Chairman 10, she is surrounded by Chairman 250s, Chairman 500s, and she was just on a trip for 3 days with all the chairmen within our organization, gaining value still while traveling, still having good times. I need y'all guys to really be on this call. We can totally get this call to 100 before I put her on. So I need all of you, and I'm gonna go do the same thing. Go send this out to one more person to them directly. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Yes, what is your question, Jen? Oh, so just hold on, bro. I got you. All right, guys. So love it, seeing it. So the person that I'm about to bring up, right? She is someone that has really changed my life, and I couldn't be more thankful for her and what she has done. The amount of people that she has been surrounded, even when I just talk to her, hang out with her, even in casual conversation, I am still gaining so much gems and value. And this is something that you really want in your corner. So I really need you guys to have your screens on, paying attention, your pens and your papers, because you're not gonna want to miss it. And then after this, I need you to follow her and then connect with her, because if you haven't, you're doing yourself a favor, like you really are. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce my good sis, Chairman 10 at Michthegod. Where you at, girl?
Hey, it's lit. First of all, drop some P5s in the chat. Drop some P5s in the chat for Belen. I know y'all can't see the chat box. It's all good. We live with it. I can see the chat box. That's what matters. I want y'all to focus up because this call is about to go down. It's about to be heavy. Let me make sure I'm like spotlighted or whatever. Period. All right. This call is about to really go down. You feel me? We want to really blow it up, Belen. I love you, baby girl. Thank you so much for everything that you do. You are amazing. Fuck the C50. Facts. All right, period. All right, let's get started. Who got their notebooks? Drop some sevens in the chat if you got your notebook. Because family, I'm telling you, this is information that like I received from a Chairman 100, Chairman 250 loading, like, and this is about to change the game for each and every single one of us. There was a lot of information that I received from this on how to truly be not just a better mentor, a better leader, but a better mentee, right? And I think too many times we come into this business, or any business for that matter, we want to lead, we want to be empowered, right? We want to we want to be that person, right? You know what I'm saying? And not enough times do we take into account that we need to or have had to learn from somebody in order to actually put ourselves into that position. Okay, so guys, before you can be a good mentee, right? Being a good mentee starts before you even find the mentor. Okay, being a good mentee starts before you find the mentor. Okay, right? And it really doesn't matter like where you are right now, right? Whether you're a mentee, you're brand new in the business, you're a mentor, you consider yourself a leader. It really doesn't matter where you are currently, right? But what we're going to go over today, okay, is being a good mentee, right? Some of you guys might be on this call and y'all might not be struggling financially, emotionally, physically, mentally. You guys might not be struggling at all. Okay, but I want you to I want you guys to understand, but for me, right, when I came into the space, I was completely and utterly, I was starving, right? I was hungry for information. I was hungry for growth. I was hungry for wealth. Okay. So we're going to go over some things that even I, had to learn about being a good mentee. Okay. So, right. So now, whatchamacallit, right? So we all know that you have to focus on leadership, right? Leadership development, leadership skills, right? And belief to get to 6 and 7 figures, right? Leadership is important, but before you can be a good leader, you must learn how to lead, okay? But before you can learn how to lead, you must learn how to follow. And I know y'all probably on this call like, Mitch, I ain't no follower, whoop-de-whoop, whatever the case may be. And already, please do not come with that mindset or that attitude, because you're already thinking negatively. Okay. No one is self-made. I want you guys to understand. It's funny as hell when people really come out here and they're like, oh, I'm self-made. I did this by myself. I got here by myself, right? Everyone has had influences from other people, whether direct or indirect. Okay. All of us need other people to grow, right? And you have to have a certain level of humility, right? To actually become extremely successful. Okay. Everyone wants to be the mentor, but you have to be the mentee first. So the first thing that we're going to go over, family, and let me know if you guys need me to repeat anything, because I am going to talk fast because this is a lot of information. The first thing that we're going to go over, right, is what you get from a mentor. Okay, what do you actually get from a mentor? So my mentees who are looking to become mentors, my current mentors, right? These are things that you get from a mentor. Okay. So number one is timely advice. Okay. Timely advice. This usually comes at a teachable moment. Okay. Timely advice. It usually comes at a teachable moment. Number two is resources. Okay. Number two is resources like books, right? Courses, seminars, events, right? When your mentors are telling you to actually go to events, it's not for fun, right? It's not because, oh yeah, just pull up. No, it's for your benefit, right? It is to gain the value from those events, because your mentors know exactly the amount of value and importance that an event can bring to you, because it's brought it to them in the past. Okay. You want to expose your organization to what has helped you grow, right? As a mentor. Okay. Number three, finances. Now, I do not want you to get this confused. Your mentor is not just going to start handing you money. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, your mentor might buy you a book or a planner, right? They might buy you an audio, or they might help with a flight or a hotel, right? They might let you stay at their hotel, whatever the case may be, right? Once a mentor sees that you are committed, right, they might help you financially. But I want you guys to understand that that is not a requirement. Your mentor is never required to help you financially. Anything that is ever done for you regarding finances is only given, right? It's only given. I've personally never asked my mentors for like money out of for money for anything, to be honest. Anything that I've ever done for the organization, like on my behalf, I've personally funded. Okay. Now, when we get to things a little pricey, Ty, I'm gonna start calling you, but we'll when we get there, we'll get there, right? Number four, family, is the ability to grow beyond the mentor. Okay, your mentor gives you the ability to grow even beyond the mentor. Okay, do not compete with your team, right? As a mentor, never compete with your team. That's lame. I'm gonna throw that in there. That's lame. Okay, right? You want to give your mentees what they need and move out of their way. Sometimes some mentors get what's the word, like okay, some mentees will come into your business. Some mentees will be more qualified than you, and that's okay. These are the individuals that you want in your business, right? This is why I have no problem learning from our newest member, our newest P150. They can be better qualified in a certain area that I need help in, right? And we can bounce back ideas. You don't compete with your team, right? As a mentor, your heart, right? As a mentor, right? Your heart needs to be real, right? And you need to want your team to win, even if that's bigger than you, okay? Right? Your mentor has to provide you opportunities to help you grow, okay? That's what it is, okay? And that's the thing. You guys have to understand that even as a mentor, right? You can't manage what everyone does, right? You have to give people time to grow and make mistakes, right? Because with growth comes mistakes. Okay? Don't ever forget where you started, right? There's been a lot of times, guys, it's funny because now I could close, and I'm very like adamant about my closing rate, 8 minutes, whoop-de-woo, whatever, right? But back then, I used to be on the phone for hours. I used to be on the phone for an hour explaining the opportunity, literally talking myself out of the enrollment, talking myself out of the new family member. Like, I remember that, and I will never forget where I started, right? So the same way that, Ty and Jen have allowed me to mess up and make mistakes in the past is the same way that, me personally, I have to let you guys, right? Anyone on my specific or in my specific organization, I have to let you guys, right, mess up. Okay. It's like you have to give, as a mentor, you have to give your team responsibilities, right? So if, let's say, like, I'm pulling up to your city to do an event, right? I just did this tour. I booked the venues. I got everything pretty much handled. I didn't do the inviting, right? This is your city. You put the people in the room. That's the only task, right? Next tour, right? I'm gonna pull up to cities. My top leaders in that city, you have to find the venue. And I have to put you in that position to see how you handle that situation. Okay. I have to see how you're gonna set it up. Right? Mentors, I want you guys to understand, mentors, you're going to co-lead with your mentees, right? You have to co-lead with your mentees, right? I have to allow you to be ready to do the work and build that confidence in yourself, okay? So it's cool even if you mess up, right? It's cool even if you mess up, because I got to get you ready to step out there, right? Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Number 5, family, is the ability to be the example, to show you how to lead in different scenarios. I'm gonna repeat that. Guys, I'm telling you, this training is long as shit, but it's fire. So I'm gonna need y'all to stick with me on this one. Right, number 5, the ability to be the example, to show you how to lead in different scenarios, okay? True mentorship, write this down, guys. True mentorship is caught, not taught. Okay, don't let that go over your head. True mentorship is caught, not taught. Yeah, I have the recording. I got you. Right? True mentorship is caught, not taught, right? So you want to take notes in every situation, right? When you're studying a mentor, right? When you're studying a mentor, you want to take notes in every situation, right? What do they post? What do they write in their chats, right? What are they ordering when they go out to eat? Where are they eating, right? What are they wearing? This is what I want to take notes on, right? You have to be the example, okay? So number 5, again, was the ability to be the example, to show you how to lead in different scenarios, okay? Mentors, you have to be the example, right? Are you going to be the mentor who's out partying with your platinum 150s, your platinum 600s, when they should really be in the crib grinding, right? Are you going to be the mentor who's drunk and sloppy when you're out? Is that the example that you're going to set as a mentor? Is that what you're saying is okay to do? Is that what you're saying is okay to do? Right? That's what you have to focus on. You have to be the example. Okay. Number 6, guys, right? Mentors are going to direct you to resources and things that you need to get to the next level. Okay. Mentors are going to direct you to resources and things that you need in order to get to the next level. Okay. So when your mentor texts you, like, you need to be on this call, you need to listen to this audio, you need to read this book, I'm not telling you this for fun. I'm telling you this because I know it can help you advance to the next level. I know that there's something here. There's something here that's going to resonate with you, that's going to make it click, right? So that's why I'm doing that, okay? A lot of people want mentorship, but do not want to run the play given by mentors, right? We know too many of them, okay? And there's a couple things that you need to do, right, in order to be a good mentee, to keep that mentor, okay? I want you guys to understand having a mentor is a privilege and you have to honor that privilege, right? And I know my people on this call right now who have egos, y'all probably like, man, whatever. I literally hear it through the screen right now. My people with the big ass egos on this call are probably sucking their teeth right now, like, man, Mitch, whatever. No, having a mentor is genuinely a privilege, because when you don't know what to do next, your mentor does. Okay, so you have to honor that privilege. Like I said before, there's a certain level of humility that you have to have. Okay, so now, guys, we're gonna get into what you have to do as a mentee. Right? This is what you have to do as a mentee. Please focus up right now, right? Focus up, right? So number one, family, what you have to do as a mentee, okay? You have to submit to the mentor. Y'all already like submit. Mitch, what? You have to be submissive. A lot of people have egos, and that's why it's hard for them to submit. But I want you to understand, it's impossible for you to learn from someone that you do not submit to. Imagine you going to school and not listening to the teacher and expecting to learn and pass the test. That doesn't make sense, right? So that's the same way that you can't come here and not listen to those who have the success that you want and expect yourself to grow, right? You have to submit to the situation. You have to submit to the system and the organization if you want to make money, right? That's what it is. Okay. Number two, family, right? You have to expect that the mentor is acting in the best interest of the mentee. I'm going to repeat that, right? You have to expect that the mentor is acting in the best interest of the mentee. Okay. Whatever your mentor instructs you to do is in your best interest, right? It's almost to the point where sometimes, right, you're given a play and you don't understand it, but you still do it because you've already submitted to the mentor. Okay. You still do it because you submitted to the mentor, right? On this journey, right? In this life-changing solution, right? You might have some broke moments. All right, let's talk about it. You might have some broke thoughts. Okay. You might have some broke thoughts, right? That you have to face, but you have to fight them. Okay. I want you guys to understand, a mentor won't set you up for destruction. They're only going to set you up for development. Write that down. A mentor won't set you up for destruction. They're going to set you up for development. Okay. But development isn't always fun, enjoyable. It's not the easiest thing. And it's definitely not for your comfort zone. So I want you guys to understand, you submitting, you listening, it's not going to be comfortable, right? And if you stay comfortable, right, well, you're going to get the same results that you have, which is, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Right? You must trust them in order to learn from them, even if you don't understand it. Okay. Number three, family, right? Number three, you must expect the mentor's counsel. Okay. You must expect the mentor's counsel or accept, you must accept, I'm bugging. You must accept the mentor's counsel, right? So some of you guys may sit here and call like me, y'all might call Gentai, right? Y'all might call us a mentor. Okay. But if you do not listen to us or whoever it is that you consider a mentor's advice, right? If you don't listen to their advice, you are not a mentee. You are not a mentee. In fact, if you do not listen to my advice, I disappear. Straight up, right? If you're not going to listen, don't waste my time. Okay. I will not spend time pouring into your cup. And that's the thing about a pitcher, right? This is the thing about a pitcher. You can literally pour into anybody's cup. You can pour into any cup, right? So understand, you need the mentor. The mentor does not need you. And that's not to offend anybody, right? I'm not saying that like, I'm not saying to her, I'm not saying that to hurt anybody's feelings, whatever, right? But many times, you got to understand, you search for the mentor, not the other way around. Okay. You search for the mentor, not the other way around. Okay. I want you guys to understand, if it's not you, it's going to be somebody, right? The mentor needs to help somebody to grow, but it does not have to be you. Okay? It does not have to be you. This is what's required for you to be a mentee. Okay? Now, some of you can understand, right? Now, some of you can understand why you don't have your mentor's attention. Because every time you're given some advice, there's always some pushback. You don't listen. You don't follow the system, right? Well, guess what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when people in your group don't listen? You going to keep trying, right? No, you're not. You're going to go find someone who wants to listen, right? You're going to go find someone who wants to listen. Okay. Right. So number 4, guys, number 4, right? The mentee must always be honest. The mentee must always be honest. Always be honest with your mentor. Okay. Don't try to surprise your mentor. Don't try to impress your mentor. You want to get advice from your mentor, right? You have to ask questions and get guidance, right? A true mentor can receive it and protect it. Okay. A true mentor can receive it and protect it, right? A mentor can let you know your flaws and what you need help with. Okay, they can help guide you in the right direction, right? So don't ever lack integrity towards your mentor, right? You're only hurting yourself by lying and pretending to your mentor. Because how am I supposed to help you effectively if you're giving me a false representation of who you really are? Okay, sometimes you're so focused on where you're at that you can't see past it. Okay. Sometimes you're so focused on where you're at that you can't see past it. And that's why you need a mentor, right? You need a mentor to show you more because you're so locked into your current situation that you can't see where your mentor is trying to lead you to. Okay. I want you guys to understand a mentor can handle your secrets, but a mentor cannot afford to have their time wasted, right? And the worst thing that you can do is get advice, go back and completely do the opposite and expect to continue to gain mentorship from the mentor. You either have to be responsible or you'll get cut, right? You either have to be responsible or you'll get cut, okay? Number 5, the mentee must never abuse the privileges or opportunities given by the mentor. The mentee must never abuse the privileges or opportunities given by the mentor, okay? A mentor can give you access to like friends, right? Or contacts, right? They can put you in these types of environments, right? They can take you out to events, right? They can give you proximity, right? If you do crazy things, right? If you act crazy, I promise you, you will never be invited to certain circles again, okay? If you don't know how to act when you're in them and you're abusing them, you will never be invited again. And that's a fact, right? There's been situations, even myself, that I've seen. I'm like, wow, you do not know how to act. We can't do this again. It's like, do not abuse that, right? Some of you guys can get invited to dinner. And this is one of the best examples. One of you guys can get invited to dinner, right? And try to abuse it and order the most expensive things on the menu, not realizing that that will be your last meal that you have with them, right? Don't try to go all out because they're gonna, like, imagine you sitting there with your mentor and they're like, yeah, separate checks. How you look now? How you look now? Crazy. You can't afford that. Why you just, no, listen, if anything, you pay for the dinner if you're out with your mentor, right? If it's you and your mentor, right? Sometimes I want you guys to understand, like, sometimes you instead of trying to eat, right? This is the thing. Some of you guys are going out trying to eat with your mentor and not gain some knowledge, right? I'll be at dinners. I've gone to whole ass dinners at nice ass restaurants with some of my mentors, right? One-on-one, right? And literally did not order anything but a water because I'm too busy taking notes. And I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna eat that. I'm not even like, bro, I can eat whenever. I'm not even hungry right now. I'm hungry for the knowledge. I'm trying to eat the knowledge. I'm trying to eat that up. Like, you feel me? Never abuse the access or benefits that your mentor gives you. Okay. Number 6. Did I say? Yeah, number 6, right? Mentees must initiate pursuit of the mentor. Right? Number 6, mentees must initiate pursuit of the mentor. Okay, the mentor, again, the mentor does not need you, you need the mentor. You have to call and check in with your mentor, right? So it's so funny to me, right? You think that they're supposed to call you, but you're the one trying to elevate, right? You're the one trying to get to the next level. You think mentors know your problems. It's like, you think sometimes that we can just sense that, like we got like spidey senses. We got like I am problem senses. We can't. I can't. I need you to tell me, please. I beg of you, right? And I've heard this too many times, right? Oh, my mentor doesn't call me. My mentor don't check on me. Okay, but does your phone work? Do you have their number? Why don't you call them? Right? I want you to understand, I've had a mentee call my phone and say, I texted you 3 times. Are you good? Are you incapacitated? Why are you not responding? I've literally had them, and I looked at my phone like, what? But niggas applied pressure, and guess what they got? Mentorship. They pursued me, and they got what they wanted. The same way that, listen, the same way the little boys on this call, y'all be pursuing these females until y'all get them. That's how y'all need to be with your mentors, and vice versa. Okay. That's how you need to be with your mentor, right? The relationship that we have between a mentee and a mentor, right, is up to you to develop. Okay. That whole, oh, well, I don't want to bother you. Okay. Then don't pursue. Right? But if you have access, right, it's up to you to use it. If you have the phone number, if you got a contact, it's up to you to use it, right? The leaders that are closest to me have pursued me, right? The leaders that are closest to me have pursued me, right? And the mentors that I'm closest to, I've pursued them. I've asked them questions. I've hit them up. I go out of my way to build a connection with them. That's what it is, right? I can't sit here and expect Matt Rosa and Jason Brown to call me. For what? What do they need to call me for? I'm the one trying to get to the next level. What do they need to call me for? It doesn't make sense, right? You also have to understand that you have to pursue what it is that you want to learn from the mentor, okay? You have to tell them what you need, right? How they can help you, right? How they can help you with what you need, right, to develop in, okay, right? When you're with your mentor, have questions ready, okay, and good questions, right? If you want to learn from your mentor, you have to prove that you're hungry, okay? If you feel like they're ignoring you, I want you to understand, your mentor will never ignore you. If your mentor if your mentor has honor, right, they will never ignore you, and they're not ignoring you. They might just be busy right now, okay? Call them. And if they don't answer, call them again. Don't sit there and be like, oh, well, I called you twice. I didn't want to. Call again. Call again. Call again until they pick up. You trying to talk to them. You trying to build that connection. Call them again. Show them that you deserve access. Show them that you deserve mentorship. And I promise you, 10 out of 10, they're going to start giving more than you're asking. I promise you that, right? But don't sit here, right? Don't sit here and let it turn into entitlement, right? You can't sit here and say, well, I called you. You should have called me back. No, absolutely not, right? You need to have a certain level of humility to get the access that you want. Feeling entitled to access will show that you do not deserve it, okay? And that doesn't make you a lesser person, right? I want you to understand that. That doesn't make you a lesser person, right? But this is why so many people have a hard time with this, because they have egos, right? That they think they're bigger than life, when in reality, no one is better than the next, right? The next might just know a little bit more to help you become better than who you were yesterday, right? And that's what you need to understand, okay? That's why they always say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? Maybe you haven't gotten access because you're not ready, okay? The mentor is only going to teach the people who want to learn and who keep coming back to learn, all right? Don't expect me to chase you if I've seen repeatedly time after time after time, you are not being consistent with the advice that I'm giving you to grow. It's fine, right? Number seven, the mentee should develop the power of questions, okay? If you want to learn from your mentor, you have to learn how to ask good questions, right? There is nothing more effective than asking good questions, okay? The questions open the door for answers, right? For answers that you need from your mentee, right? For answers that you need, from your mentee, from your mentor, right? You need to learn your mentor's thought process, okay? Mentors have experience, right? They have wisdom, they have knowledge, and you have to get it out of them through questions, okay? Questions allow you to eat from your mentors, right? Questions allow you to eat from your mentors, okay? I have to ask questions to make sure that I'm on the right track, right? And this is another thing, right? Great mentees, they do not talk a lot in the presence of their mentors, right? If you're talking a lot, you're not learning, okay? If you want to learn, you want to ask questions and be quiet, right? A lot of you guys keep talking in front of people that you should be taking notes from, okay? Number 7 was the mentee should develop the power of questions, right? Sometimes you're speaking, right? Sometimes you're speaking in front of the people you need to be taking notes from, okay? When you're talking, you only get what, write this down, family, write this down. When you're talking, you're only getting what you know. But when you listen, you get what they know, okay? When you're talking, you only get what you know, but when you listen, you get what they know, okay? You miss the moment trying to talk to your friends at events or meetings. I've seen this too many times. There'll be somebody on stage giving souls on how they make 7, 8, 9 figures, and y'all in the stands, in the back of the back, talking to each other. Bro, you could talk to them later. You got somebody who makes real bread on stage in front of you, and you talking? You're missing this? Don't ask why your bank account looks like that. No offense. But realistically, let's be real, right? Open conversation. Let's be real, okay? Right? He who speaks only learns what he knows, right? But he who listens learns what the other person knows, right? Don't be eager to impress your mentor so much by talking too much, okay? I want you guys to understand, questions can open up doors for your whole life, right? Anyone that I'm around who has more results than me or more money than me in any industry, I'm asking questions. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna ask questions. Respectfully, facts, right? So number 8, family, right? A mentee invests personal resources in pursuit of your mentor, right? A mentee invests personal resources in pursuit of your mentor, okay? The job of a mentor is to stimulate the student enough to find the answers themselves so that they understand it, okay? You have to also pursue the answers as well, right? Don't just ask and expect everything to be handed to you, okay? Right? Mentors want to help you develop yourself, all right? Mentors do not want your money. This is not what I'm saying, right? Your mentors don't want your money, right? But they do expect you to spend your money on the development of yourself, okay? So it's like if we recommend a course or we recommend an event, right? We expect you to be there, right? We expect you to be there or to make that purchase, because if you've submitted already, right? Whatever you're being invited to or guided to is for your elevation. Okay? This all goes back to if you've submitted already, right? You'll understand that whatever is being advised of you is for you to grow. Okay? Mentees will never find an excuse, right? They always find a way. Family, there's been times where mentors have literally like in chats, like in chats, like even today, I'm still trying to figure this out today. One of my best friends is literally like having her baby shower in a couple of weeks. And today of all days, my amazing mentors decided to put together a little like weekend retreat. And it just so happens that the most important day of the retreat is my friend's baby shower. So I'm over here looking of how to fly from where she's at to the event, to fly back, to make it for the night of the baby shower, to fly back the next night, to be there. Mentees find a way. They never find excuses. I'll find a way, right? I'll find a way. Okay. Number 9, family, number 9, right? The mentee must never compare themselves with the mentor. The mentee must never compare themselves with the mentor. Okay. Secretly, there are mentees, right, who are competing with their mentors. It's called fake menteeship. I know you like that one. That was a bar. It's called fake menteeship, right? Fake coachability. Okay. You got to get rid of the fake stuff. You got to get rid of the fake stuff. Okay. A mentee needs to want to benefit from the mentor's experience. Okay. Don't question the advice that's given. Just get it done. Right. Y'all be so worried, but why I gotta do that? Why I gotta post my face every day? Why I gotta do a presentation? Why do I gotta get on a 3-way? Why are you questioning how it is that I've gotten to 6 figures? Just do it. Just do it. You want the same results? Yes or yes, right? So just get it done. That's it, right? If you submit to the information, you're gonna do what you need to do to get where you need to be. That's what it is, okay? You don't compete with a mentor's vision, okay? You don't outgrow your mentors, right? I want you guys to be careful of people who say that they don't have mentors. Be careful of the people who say they do not have mentors, right? Because they're those are individuals who have no one who's advising them or giving them counsel. That's scary. There's no one to tell them when they're doing something wrong. There's no one to help them grow and be a better person. That is scary. That is not somebody that I want to learn from. Absolutely not, right? And it's not about age. It's not about rank. It's about honoring their knowledge, okay? Your mentor sees you better than you are. Your mentor will always see you better than you are. I tell my team all the time, there's certain people on my team that I see that, you know, they do certain things, or they started doing certain things that they didn't necessarily do before, right? They didn't really listen before, but I see them doing certain things and I let them know, yo, I'm proud of you. I see your growth. I acknowledge that I see their growth, right? I acknowledge that, right? But that's the thing. You have to see your mentors as better than they are, okay? And I want you guys to understand, right? If you see that your mentor is lacking in an area that you feel they can be better in, right? Address that. That should be an open conversation. You should feel comfortable enough to say, hey, mentor, you know, I see that you did this the other day, and I feel like you could have did something else, something, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, right? But this is the thing, right? You listen because you see the potential your mentor has in becoming, okay? And you know that if you stay close, you will grow together into an amazing organization, okay? This is why you listen, right? I want you guys to understand there's a line of people waiting to be in your spot to gain the type of mentorship that you received from your mentor. And if you abuse it, you're going to lose it. Okay. Please do not mistake that. There is people that are dying to gain proximity to your specific mentor, and you playing with it, right? Don't lose your spot by playing with it, by abusing this advantage, right, that you have. Okay. People think, it's funny, people think joining another team will have a better outcome, or that they'll gain success faster, right? But not realizing that they're the same person showing up to every team. Okay. Showing up to every team. It's literally like, they'll literally go to another team and say, wow, I didn't have to do any work. I didn't do any work over there, but damn, it seems like I have to do some work over here. So I think I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go to another team. I thought you guys didn't do any work and just gain success. So I'm out. I'm gonna find somewhere I don't gotta work, right? They're looking for a team that they don't want to work in, right? These are people who are looking for something for nothing. It's crazy. Understand. And this is why, family, this is why we don't cross recruit. There's no like, you're not pulling up to my, like that whole like, listen, if you were lame over there, if you did not work over there, if you didn't do shit or listen to your mentor over there, I promise you, you are going to be the same person over here. Why would we want that? Why would we want that? And I want you guys to understand that shit don't make you any better, right? Anybody who's, listen, if somebody's left your team to go to another organization, I want you to understand if you were a plan of 5,000, a chairman said, if you're currently, you know, at these levels, you probably know whose team they went to. You might have had a conversation with that chairman and let them know how that individual works. You think they want you in their team? You just gonna do the same thing. You think they want that? You think they're gonna give you any amount of help? Nah. Which you're gonna wait your 6 months and then try to enroll and still not get any help. Get less help than what you were actually being given. It don't make sense, right? So like I said, those are people who are looking for something for nothing. All right. Number 10, family, number 10, right? Mentees must never take advice personally. I gotta tread lightly right now. I gotta tread lightly. Ty, are you still with me? I gotta tread lightly as I speak on number 10. Okay, right? Listen, it's not about the advice that you want to hear, it's what you need to hear. All right. It's not what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear. Your mentor might tell you that you need some deodorant, right? They might tell you smell a little funny, bro. We not going outside like that. You need a little, let's go to CVS real quick, right? And you might need it, but it's not to offend you, right? It may be the truth. You smell, bro. I'm not gonna let you be crazy. Like, come on. Listen, you got a booger, bro. Like, bro, you need some gum. Like, it be the truth, right? I'm gonna give you a biblical reference, and I don't mean to offend anybody who doesn't believe in God. I personally believe in God, right? But when Jesus told Peter to get behind him, right? He didn't just disappear from the Bible, right? Peter got his ass behind Jesus because that's what he told him to do. He was submissive, right? He didn't take it personally. Okay? Write this down, guys. If you stick and stay, you get your pay, but you have to stay. Okay? If you stick and stay, you get your pay, but you have to stay. Okay? You gotta learn so that you can earn, right? You have to mature up a little bit so that you can receive information, okay? But you cannot take it personally, right? Mentors might give you advice that sometimes makes you uncomfortable, that may hurt your feelings, but it's always to help you, not to hurt you. I need you to understand that. Please listen to me as I am saying these words. It's not to hurt you, it's to help you, okay? And that's the thing, right? My mentor, and he's still here with me, my mentor, right, has told me things that I don't want to hear. Hell no. Do I always agree? Absolutely not. No, I don't, right? My best friend is my mentor, okay? Do you know how hard it is to not want to curse him out sometimes? Because that's my best friend. So besides me having a mentee mentor relationship with him, that's also my best friend, and I'll beat him up. I might lose, maybe. I don't know, maybe, right? Okay, but I can't curse him out. If we arguing about some friendship stuff, I do what I do. But business-wise, I can't curse him out, and I'll never de-edify, right? I'd be stupid. I'd be stupid to do that to someone who is constantly providing me with knowledge on how to grow that no one else has the balls to say. No one else is going to check me like my best friend, like my mentor. Nobody, right? So I can't take it personally, right? Have I cried over things that mentors have told me before? Yeah. Have I gotten mad? Yeah. Has things that has been said stung? Yeah. But it's all things that I needed so that I can become the person that I am today. You guys have to develop tough skin. Okay. Some of you guys get mad when you get told to do things that you should already be doing, right? You get mad when someone tells you that you should be doing this. Somebody's like, and you get mad, make it make sense. Help me understand. How are you getting mad? Because I'm telling you that you're not doing something that you should be doing. I'm confused. Because again, I'm not telling you to do these things for my benefit. It's for your benefit, right? Okay. So don't get mad when you don't get the attention that you want from your mentor, when you're not willing to listen. Okay. There's people who I'd text, I'd call, and who would never get back to me, who never respond, but expect me to jump when they need or they question or they have questions for me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna give you the same energy you gave me. Why? Right? Why? You're like, why? Because that's what you gave me. That's what you gave to me. Now, this is the thing. You're not gonna get ignored, right? I honor my mentees, whether you work or don't, right? You're just not in the front of the line, okay? You don't honor your mentor, okay? Anytime a mentee sees you doing something, anytime a mentor sees you doing something that can endanger your future, they will attack it, right? They will let you know. They are going to point it out to you, right? And that definitely does not always mean that it's gonna be nice. You have to understand that. It's like this. Let me give you an example. Like I have a 13-year-old niece, right? And sometimes she be wilding, right? She's wilding. She's 13. She's a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So if she was to go put her hand in her fireplace, like to go touch the fire, right? I'm not going to be like, oh my God, baby girl, no, don't do that. I'm going to be like, yo, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're bugging. Like, right? And I might scare her. She might cry because I'm yelling. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm doing that for her benefit, okay? Your mentor probably has the same type of conversations with you. Like, hey, I don't mean to upset you, but the way that you're going right now isn't going to end up good. You're going the wrong way, right? You need to know the heart of your mentor, okay? You need to know the heart of your mentor. And you need to never take things personally, right? You're going to thank them you need to thank them for showing you the right way. Because I need you to understand, it's never personal, it's love. But y'all got to be mature. Y'all got to tighten up, okay? Mentees have a desire to receive instantly what a mentor received gradually. Write that down. Mentees have the desire to receive instantly what the mentor received gradually, okay? Mentees will literally ask you, how can I get to where you are tomorrow? And you can't. That's the answer. You can't, right? You can't. But if you listen to me, I can help you get there faster. But are you willing to listen? Are you willing to listen? Okay. Yeah, I said mentees have the desire to receive instantly what mentors received gradually, okay? You can't get to where I'm at tomorrow, but if you listen, I can help you get there faster, but you have to be willing to listen, right? You have to trust your mentor to the point of obedience. Ooh, that word, obedience. You have to trust your mentor to the point of obedience, okay? But your pride is so high that you will not submit, okay? You'd rather compete with your mentor than learn from them, Okay. Your pride is so high because of who you think you are, right? And you may be right about who you think you are. You may be right, but you have to learn some stuff before you get to who that person actually is. I'm gonna repeat that because I know that shit went way over your heads. Okay. Your pride is so high because of who you think you are. And you may be right about who you think you are, right? You may be right, but there's certain things that you still need to learn before you actually become that person. Okay. So you have to be willing to submit. You have to be willing to listen. Okay. Your pride is so high that you don't have a listening ear to take in information that's going to make you more money. Okay. Your pride and your ego is so high that you're not listening to what's going to make you more money. All right, family. And the final one, number 11. Okay. Number 11, the mentee must consistently have a positive attitude. Okay. The mentee must consistently have a positive attitude and must exude positivity. Okay. Your mentor is always going to be there as a listening ear. Okay. But I promise you, family, I promise you, your mentor does not want to hear you complain every day. I don't. They don't. It's like, bro, we all got problems. You want to go back and forth, see who's worse? We're going to be here a long time. We're going to be here a long time. Oh, hello, right? I've cried on the phone with mentees before, okay? I feel your pain, but let's not do this every day. Not every day. You can't tell me you're going through something yesterday and then bring it up today. What? No, we spoke about that. Let it go. Move on, move forward. You have to exude positivity. Stop trying to drop your negativity and problems for sympathy. I think that's ugly. Personal opinion. I think that's ugly. Asking for sympathy. I think that's ugly, right? You shouldn't want people to feel bad for you. That's like weird to me, right? Your mentor loves you enough, right, to not leave you where you are, right? And I understand that it's hard, right? But make sure as a mentee, you're taking your problems up and not into your downline, okay? Make sure you're taking your problems up and not into your downline, right? And some people think that there's favoritism in business, okay? And I have to agree to a certain extent, and it's not in a negative way, right? It's not favoritism in a negative way, like, oh, I don't like you, I like them. It's never like that, right? Your mentors, right? Your mentors will honor someone who is humble enough to actually be a mentee, okay? You have to understand that it takes strength and a certain amount of humility and lack of ego to be a mentee and to stay there. Write that down. Write that down, guys. Okay. It takes a certain amount of strength and humility and lack of ego to be a mentee and stay there. So you have to understand, if your mentor is giving a little bit more attention to someone who has submitted, to someone who is obedient, to someone who is listening without question, you have to understand that, right? You have to understand that. Yes, right. It takes a certain amount of strength. It takes a certain amount of strength and humility. Okay, it takes a certain amount of strength and humility and lack of ego to be a mentee and stay there. Okay, but you have to have, right? You have to have that energy that people want to be around. If people don't want to be around you, how do you think that you're going to build a big organization? It's not going to work, right? And I'm not saying this to say don't be a human, right? Right? Don't have emotions. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm just saying that this means that Understand that certain emotions aren't serving you right now. Okay, they're not serving your purpose right now. They're not helping you get to where you need to go right now. So you have to tell yourself, let me get through it, right? Let me get through it so I can come back and tell you how I did it. Okay, we don't need to talk about everything all the time. Like, we don't got to talk about the same problem that's still going on every single day. Go get through it and come back and tell me how you did it, right? We talk about it the first day, you get advice, get through it, and then let's talk about it. And let's talk about how you got through it, okay? And that's the thing. You don't got to know how you're going to get through it right now, right? But you know that you got to grind right now. You know that you got to build a business right now. You got to get back to work. You got to study right now. You got to hop on a trading session. You know what I'm saying? Right now, right? Okay. And you need to live in the future and understand that it's already yours. Okay. Like what you're going through right now, right? Everyone who's going through something right now, understand, you don't know how you're going to get past this right now. As of this moment at 10:06, 11:06, whatever time zone you're on, right? 06, 07, whatever, right? You don't know how you're going to get through it right now. And that's perfectly fine. But you know, you gotta get to work right now, right? You gotta grind right now, and you have to live in your future because it's already yours. You have to understand, as you hitting the phone, as you trading, as you analyzing charts, live in your future. Where are you going to be doing this in the next 2-3 years? Where are you going to be marking up a chart? Where are you going to be trading at? What's your crib going to look like? What's the view you're going to have, right? What's the car you're going to have? You feel me? And I'm going to leave you guys with this, right? 2 of the most important things, write this down. 2 of the most important things in entrepreneurship, are to believe in yourself and to get people to believe in you. I should have just ended the call right there. That would have been a bar, cliffhanger. Fire. Wow. It's lit. All right, family. That was the entire training. Wow. I got chills off that one. There's 2. Okay, so the 2 most important things in entrepreneurship are to believe in yourself and to get people to believe in you. Believe in yourself and get people to believe in you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, next Wednesday. Oh, not Ty. I'm on here every Wednesday, bro. Like, it's over. Wednesdays is mine. So next Wednesday, I'm not gonna tell you. Listen, we're gonna drop the flyer probably like in 10 minutes. I'm gonna drop the flyer. I'm gonna let y'all know what next Wednesday is. Y'all know where to be, right here with me, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and whatever time it is on the West Coast, because y'all niggas is mad early. I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next call. Bye, family.